Hello, my name is Rachel and I am the Thrifty Crocheter. Kosai is where I went several years ago. It's a place in Ohio, near Columbus, Ohio, or in Columbus, Ohio. But if you're from where I live, it's called Science Central, which is like this big place for kids to do all kind of sciencey stuff and do all kinds of neat things. Well, it's like you take it used to be a factory and they turned it into like this kid-friendly science museum for kids, and you put it into Kosai. You can fit into one section of Kosai because Kosai is humongous. It is huge. But anyway, set that aside. I actually had time to go thrift shopping today. Took my dad on a couple of errands. Then I had time to finally go thrift shopping and found a lot of yarn. And then I got home and my daughter turned into a mom and said, "Where have you been, young lady?" And I'm like, "Oh, I was out thrift shopping. You said you didn't want to do anything today." And then she's like, "No, I want to go here, here, here." And I'm like, "Okay." So then we went here, here, and here. And then when I got home and Carrie the Yarn Elephant was in the middle of her birthday party, so I had to watch that one. And I just got done watching that live video. So now I'm finally get a chance to show you my yarn haul. My yarn haul. And it's a huge yarn haul, folks. Huge. Went to 1, 2, 3, 4 different thrift shops, 2 of which was the same store but different locations. Then I also went to 2 different Dollar Trees, one of which had the new $5 pound of yarn. And I went to Aldi's because my Aldi's is near my house. Used to have yarn, but the one that I went to, they didn't have any yarn at all. But I did get a water bottle, a spray bottle, I should say. And I haven't done the devotions yet today. So if you're wondering about the devotions, no, I haven't done that yet today. First, let's get into the yarn. Let's do all the Dollar Tree yarn. First, one of the stores I went to, one of them, like I said, had the pound of love, and they had more of the pound ones than their regular size little skeins. But I got the what, and they only had white, blue, and red. So here's the white. They call it garnet, but it's like a red color. And they call this one denim, but to me it's a blue. Kind of like a blue jean color. Yeah, kind of like a blue jean color, like a dark blue jean color. Denim. They only had those 3 colors. I just bought one of each. We got all 3 of them in, and I'm trying to get all 3 and I can get it. There we go. Then I have, it'd be easy if I do this on the floor. Okay. Whew. Maybe it'd be easier if I do this on the floor. Then we have the Premier Just Chanel Medley Navy. And I got myself 4 of those. These are the little ones. And I got 4. They're called color. It's like a pink color, but it's called Ballet Slipper. Ballet Slipper. Okay, I do have a problem with their Just Cotton because their Just Cotton has gotten really skimpy compared to how they used to be. But I went ahead and bought some colors. This one, like I only bought one of each of these colors. This one is mango. And I have grass. Oops, the band came off of this one. Isn't that lovely? And this one is yellow. It actually says yellow on here. But okay, that was kind of sloppy, but that's yellow. Pink. It just says pink. White. Another denim. This is the cotton instead of the big ball. Turquoise Marie. I like this red, this blue and white. I like blue and white. And Sage Marie, kind of a green and white. But I think these are much smaller. I'll go look for them later, but I know these are a lot skimpier than the cottons I bought before. Put all this away. Oop. Like I said, I have a lot. Okay, then I have... Oh, there's some turquoise. The Premier Just Yarn worsted. Turquoise. 4 of those. Ooh, I like this pretty blue color. It's called Royal Blue. This is again worsted. Royal Blue. It's so pretty. Got 4 of the purple. Yep, purple. I don't know, but I thought I had to get 4 of each. I don't know why. White. Although I didn't buy up everything that was there, it just seems like it, but I did buy a lot. One store, one of the Dollar Trees didn't have very much of the smaller size skeins, but they had the pound size, lots of the pound size, whereas the other Dollar Tree that I went to had all of the yarn, the little skeins of yarn, and none of the pound size. So, yeah. Trying to find the color. Oh, goldenrod. Goldenrod. I got 4 of those. And they call it mist. They call it mist, but to me it's like a gray color. But they call it mist. Again, this is the Just Premier worsted. One more Dollar Tree, and that'll be all of the Dollar Tree yarns. Some Crafter Square yarn fill. Doesn't have a color on here. Here's some of that. Kind of a blue-black color. Just Yarn Tweed. Another Just Yarn Tweed denim tweed. Whereas this one was charcoal. This one is denim. There's more of that Crafter Square yarn fill. That's what it is. Oh, and I decided, Crafter Square yarn fill, and I got two of these purple colored ones. And I only got one of the pink. Only one of the pink. I did decide, and I don't know why, but I decided to get these little amigurumi kits. We've got a little dinosaur, a tiny little bunny rabbit, a unicorn, I think it's a little teddy bear wearing a shirt. Or maybe a mouse. I'm not sure. And this one's definitely a teddy bear wearing a shirt. That one's definitely a teddy bear. So that's everything from the Dollar Tree. Spent way too much money today. Way too much money on yarn. Okay. Now, thrift stores. Okay, from the Goodwill, they have these grab bags for $5.99, but $6, filled with all kinds of different yarn in here. Some pretty big skeins, some little itty bitties, and I think there's even some scrub yarn. Yeah, there is some sugar cream scrub off. There's even a couple of crochet hooks in here. Then there's this one that was for $5.99, and not sure why, but there seems to be some headbands in there. That's kind of unusual. And then there's this last one, $5.99 grab bag, and it even has a loom in there. That's all from the Goodwill, I believe. Yes, that's all from Goodwill. Ooh. And all of this came from a couple of these two thrift stores by the same name that are just down the street from each other. They're like about literally like 2 blocks from each other, just different locations. I have some pink, Little Treats, soft and colorful. I can't read the name and brand of this because it's covered up. It's kind of like a yellow color. Yellows with some greens in it, maybe. Yep, yellow and green. Some more green. Murphy's Mart, 100% Orlon acrylic wind tuck knitted worsted weight, 4-ply, 4 ounce. Color is hunter green. Trying to see if there's a year on this somewhere, but I'm pretty sure this is made in the USA. Part of it's covered up, so I can't tell what year it is, but I'm pretty sure it's an older yarn. But that's okay, because it will get used. some really bright red yarn. Again, some more older yarn. Dazzle Sport Weight. I think this one, Dazzle Sport Weight, 50% Crestlon, 50% nylon, net weight 4 ounces, 3-ply. Machine. Oh, it is. It's Caring. It says Caring yarn. And the color is light avocado. You see, it says Karen. So it is a Karen yarn, but it's a very old, obviously a very old Karen yarn. Found some tassels. Just some little bits and bobbles in here of some yarn. And this is another little bag of a whole bunch of yarns. And it looks like you're like, what would you do with that? You'd be surprised what some of us do with all of the little bit. Sometimes we might use it for stuffing. Sometimes we'll use it on making just a scrappy something. So, we're getting into some more bags of bagged up yarn. All kinds of yarn, colors of yarns, and greens and yellows. Some blues. This one's got like orange and purple, I think. Only some yellows, some greens. And this one, I haven't taken anything out of the bags yet to see what specifically, what kind of yarn, see if any more any specific yarns. I think some, well, because some of these have like little name tags on there. So I'm wondering if some of it might be dyed yarn, but I'm not for certain. So I don't want to say that they are hand dyed. But I'm thinking since they've got, a couple of them have little name tags, like hand printed, like handwritten name tags, then they do, and they are. But I'm just guessing. From Sears. Who knew Sears made yarn? You know the store Sears? Sears. Renee Sport Yarn. 100% acrylic. 2-ply, net weight 2 ounces. This is definitely some thin yarn, folks. It's like a white color, but it just gives a dye lot, color dye lot. Doesn't give like a name of the color. It just gives a dye lot number. And it's definitely has a Sears, an old Sears name or a price tag on here. Who knew Sears made yarn? I never knew Sears made yarn. And I'm probably gonna put this one with like the baby yarn because it's like, well, it was like some like light blue and orange. Wish I had done this during the afternoon, but I was like, I had to watch everything else. See, like here's some more of those with the name tags. So I don't know if they dyed them, if these are hand dyed. So they're in hanks in here. So I'm betting that these were hand dyed. So I think a lot of the ones in there in this bag are hand dyed yarns. So that's pretty neat. There's some old Red Heart Windtalk sock and sweater yarn. The color is navy. Festival mixed fiber. Mixed yarn assorted. It's kind of like a blue, has some blues in it. Shades of blue. And there's some more of that. One of the videos I found on YouTube, you can take these old records and turn them into baskets. I've done that before in the past, so I'm going to do that again. I also have CDs that I've done that with. I've even taken, those of you who can remember, I've put like a CD on top because the CD has a smaller hole in the center. But this way I have the width of the record, but the whole space of the CD. So you don't have quite as big a hole in the bottom of the basket. But that's what I'm going to use these records for. No, I'm not going to listen to them. I'm just going to use them to make them into baskets. Go look it up on YouTube. They're there. And it's pretty cool. They've got like at least 2, maybe 3 different designs. But that is I really love that idea. You can use records, you can use CDs. Now I tried, those are 45, so I was going to do it with a 33, which is, your regular size record, but it's got a teeny tiny hole, so it doesn't fit that much yarn around it. But I don't want to make the whole center of the record bigger, because I'm afraid it'll mess up the revolutions to make it all come unraveled. We have this bag with a bunch of browns in it. And this little tiny bag with an orange. It says, create color, craft yarn. There's some orange yarn. This little thing of yarn has like some pinks and browns. Some Red Heart red yarn. Red Heart Super Saver, no dye lot. Hot red. Oops, another bag of that pink and brown. Got a little ball of pink. Kind of an off-white color. Ooh. Here's some of that sparkly yellow. I don't know if you could see the sparkles or not, but there is some sparklies. There are some sparklies in it. And I also have this Red Heart, well, I'm assuming it's Red Heart Baby Kano, because that's the band they put on there, taped on there. But it's also got sparklies like the yellow. There you can see the sparklies. I don't know if you can see the sparklies. Yeah, there you go. You can see the sparkles on the yellow. See the sparkles? And some light blue. This little ball that has like some blues, whites, and greens. Some red yarn. Some more red yarn. For these red yarns, these are all different weights, of course. So this one says Lehigh Twine Cotton Heavy Duty. So, there's that. And some white. And some more white. Some pink. All that back in the stack. Yep. Everything's trying to get away from me while I put it away. I'm sorry for all the crinkles. Sorry for all the crinkles. Okay, and the last, no, I still have some stuff to show. Yep. Here's the water bottle, the glass spray bottle I got. Got that from Aldi's. Felt bad not walking out Aldi's without buying something, so that's what I got. went to one of my local bookstores called Half Price Books. I've talked about them before. And I got one of these little kits. Crochet mini animals. 12 tiny projects for animal lovers. Here's the colors. And it comes with. And that is some really thin yarn. It's like thread yarn. But generally, when I find project, and here's like the instruction booklet, it'll give you instructions for all the animals. But generally, the yarn that's here is usually only for one particular animal. But I wish that they would give you, every time they make these, just give you enough for make all of them. But you know what? If you could take that same pattern for these animals and use just about any yarn you want. Like if you want to use acrylic 4-weight, or if you want to make them big and use blanket yarn, you could do that. It's really up to you. But because I really don't think I can see myself making miniature. At least not that tiny. That's a little too tiny for me. Yeah, that's a little too tiny for me. I'd probably get cross-eyed. I got this I got some books. Crochet Yourself Calm, 50 Motifs and 15 Projects for Mindful Relaxation. We've got mandalas, hexagons, pinwheel, granny square, cluster square, Mexican tile. Ooh, here's a Mexican tile blanket. That's pretty cool. Nope. I missed something somewhere, I think. Nope. Circle and a square pillow. And some triangles. Stripes. And they got a couple other little projects in there. This I thought was really awesome. This is like definitely bucket list something to make. Heirloom Afghans. And you know, ones like these are just, I tell you, that's like on my bucket list. Some of these are just really gorgeous. Well, some of them are like different, you know, you have to make all these squares and then put them together, or they might be stripes, and then you got to sew them together and then put your border. Some play. Oh my gosh, that one's so cool. Oh, and this one, because I do have a small set of them. So 101 crochet double-ended hook stitches. I do have a small set of double-ended crochet hooks. You know, and so I can't wait to learn how to do this. I've tried using videos, and I still get confused. But hopefully, by reading this through, it'll help me out a little bit. But yes, I can't wait for that. But all of this came from, all these books and this kit came from Half Price Books. And one other little bitty thrift store that's local, not too far from me. I actually got there. They were sort of closed, like it was after 2 o'clock, and they closed at 2, but you know, they closed at 2, but he let me go back and go look anyway, which was really nice of him. Found one little bitty red skein of yarn, and I found these looms. And I said I gave him like $5 for both. But the thing is, on here, I don't know who this was donated to, but originally when they were selling it for only $5. So it's like I bought this and got the yarn for free, basically. Because I donated $5, because he told me just to give whatever I thought was okay. So I gave him $5. And I didn't realize that until I got to the car, and I was like, oh, so I bought that and got the yarn for free. Anyway, so that was my extremely large yarn haul. Extremely large yarn haul. I think that's all of it. Oh, wait. Yep, that's all of it. Yep, that's something else entirely. I already had. Okay. Yep, that's something else entirely. Okay. Make sure. Now I'm going to get to the devotions. Whew. That was a lot of yarn. Lots and lots of yarn. And my daughter, my youngest daughter, she goes, like, you really needed more yarn. I know. But what's a thrifty crocheter to do? And I haven't been to a thrift store in a while. Because life. Today is Saturday, September the 14th. Stop and ask. Okay. Make sure my marker is in the next space. Yes, it is. Do not worry about anything, but pray and ask God for everything you need, always giving thanks. Philippians 4:6. What things cause you to worry the most? Is it your career, your home or lack of home, your financial position, your children, your parents? We usually have a long list of things we are concerned about, and often these worries can spiral into anxiety, fear, and despair. When you become overwhelmed by worries, it can shadow the truth that God is in control. There are times when we need to recognize that we cannot control most of the things we worry about. God is the author of all life, and He knows all situations far better than anyone on earth ever could. The next time worry starts to eat away at you, pray immediately and ask for what you need. Believe that God will provide you with these needs by giving thanks. Act of kindness. Text a friend and ask how you can pray for them. Oh, that's really nice. That's a really nice thing to do, to ask a friend, hey, can I pray for you? Is there anything you need prayers for? Sometimes, we need that extra prayer. We need somebody to help us pray or help pray for us. We need that. Yes, we do. Of course, that was out of my 365 days of kindness. Next one is our daily devotions for grandmothers. September 14th. Our mouths were filled with laughter, our tongues with songs of joy. Psalm 126:2. Nervously, I knocked at Mary Dell's door for the first time. Our sons were good buddies, and I knew I needed to introduce myself to her. I remember waiting for someone to answer the doorbell and being too aware of myself that day that what I wore, what I might say, I was depressed, but help was about to reach me in a marvelous way. Mary Dell's whimsical bay window was covered with bright markings drawn right on the glass. Happy pictures, family jokes, and silly sayings. Their ancient dog, Belle, traipsed by me and made her way out the door, leaving muddy tracks. Mary Dell didn't wipe them up. Want to go to the park? She pulled on her tennis shoes, still wearing the same odd outfit. Sure, I said, trying to sound casual. What will we talk about? We walked laps as our sons rode their bikes. I began to feel comfortable talking to Mary Dell. Really talking. She made me laugh about almost everything, even the unknown, the things I couldn't control. And she knew how to laugh at herself, something I'd never learned to do. Now, when we walk, I smile, and I finally have the freedom to dress in clothes as mismatched as Mary Dell's. Lord, how I thank you for Mary Dell and her gift of laughter. Surely it came from you. Julie Garman. That's really nice. I like that one. That's really nice. Illustrated Words of Jesus for Women. September 14. Laying down your life. The verse says, greater love has no one than this, to lay down his life for his friends. John 15:13. What does this mean? Do you have to die for someone in order to show your love? Actually, there are other ways of laying down your life for another person. You may lay down your life by giving sacrificially of your time or money to help another person. When you give your life to God in full-time service, that is laying down your life to show your love for others and for God. How do you lay down your life for others and for God? And I underlined sacrificially of your time or money to help another person. But let me reread that sentence, part of this, that whole sentence for part of that's underlined. You may lay down your life by giving sacrificially of your time and money to help another person. Okay, the bottom of this says, only when we give joyfully, without hesitation or thought of gain, can we truly know what love means. Leo Buscaglia, Buscaglia, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. And colored in the cross and the yellow, the love pink, and put a pink heart on there. So yes, there's your daily devotions. No, you did not miss it. I've had a very busy day and showed you the books, showed you the kit, showed you the looms. And they are of different size looms, different size like lengths. All the Dollar Tree yarns, all the thrift store yarns. I was a busy gal. Spending way too much money. Don't we all spend a lot of money? I know some people spend like tons of money online. I don't trust online. I really don't. I'm one of those weird people who'd rather go inside of a store and buy something than go buy it online, because these days too many people are getting, and I don't care what program you use to help so it doesn't get stolen. There are computer hackers who know their way around behind that and can steal your information. So I just don't trust online shopping at all. So that's why I go to stores like Dollar Tree and thrift stores to go and purchase yarns. And it's going to take me a while to put this all away. I actually have, it's filled up. And filled up with all the yarn. Hang on a minute. Let's see. I know I have some Dollar Tree cotton somewhere. I'll find them another day. But I know Dollar Tree used to make much bigger skeins, and now they make some really dinky skeins but it's only $1, so, and you can make washcloths and dishcloths with it, so, because beggars shouldn't be choosers, but it bothered me that how much how much smaller the, okay, now I'm going to go looking for that cotton yarn. It really bothers me how dinky you saw, how much smaller the cotton yarn is compared to, here we go. Like, here's cotton yarn, and here's worsted weight. I mean, look at that. Look at the size difference. This makes this look like a regular size skein, and it's not. These are the little skeins that you find at the Dollar Tree. Look at that. Look how much smaller this is to that. That's just... that bugs me. It bothers me really bad. I know, beggars shouldn't be choosers. One day we will get into all these little bitty kits. I have so many kits. I have so many kits. I have so many kits. One of these days I'm going to get into these kits and get them done. Yeah. Gotta get my cross. Oh! I'm old. Well, speaking of which, I haven't made any more in a while, but I still have them. On Pinterest, you can find the crosses. Yay, I still have all the crosses I've made. And I've even made a couple of these ones. Actually, I think I made this one a little bit too long. Here's the pink one, yeah. I made it too long. But that's okay. And I went and bought, this was a little while back, hole punch and some colored index cards. And I'm going to write the prayers on these and tie them to the crosses. I think I figured a way to make this look a little nicer, because I really liked that idea. I also like these little ones too. I think these are cute. And should I go get it? Yes, I should. Oh, I'm showing things off today. No. I guess my brother it's there. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. Twinkle, twinkle. Oh, let's see, why is it? When you want it, you can't find it, and when you don't want it, you find it. Why is that always happens? Somebody please tell me that. Oh, here we go. Here's what I wanted. See, here's a CD. I can make a basket with one of these CDs. Now, here's a 45 record. Here's a CD. Here's the hole. There's that hole. There's the two together. See how much smaller this is? How much smaller this hole is? I mean, that's why I was saying if I put the yarn through this hole, then I could still get the width of the record, but the hole would be a lot smaller at the bottom of the basket. See? It makes the hole a lot smaller. Oh, there we go. See, much smaller hole. So, but I have made them on CDs and I have made them on records. I've also put the two together. Sometimes it's a little difficult trying to get the CD to stay in place, but it works. Oh, I wanted to re-show this blanket. It's the one I call A Pocket Full of Prayers. It has a cross in the center. It's the Pocket Full of Prayers blanket. This small swatch of yarn has been woven with prayers. As you hold this swatch in your hand, may you feel God's strength, love, and peace flow and know that He holds you in His hands. May God bless and comfort you in time of need and give you peace. Amen. Thank you if you're still here, thank you for watching this whole video. It's been a very, very long video. But I thank y'all for watching. And I had a lot to show you because it's been a long time since I've had a yarn haul. So I thank you for watching. And I will be bringing you some new videos shortly. See y'all. Love y'all. Bye.